Maybe in our long conversation tonight together, we could talk about two worlds, one positive and one negative. I don't mean positive and negative in the domain of thought or attitude, negative attitude, positive thought. That's all negative. What I speak of when I say positive, negative is one world is of the truth, of the now, and it happens in the instant of our lives, in every instant, flowing as intelligence, ever renewing itself as it flows. Creation, intelligence, truth, that is the positive world. The negative world is the world of knowledge, thought, and belief. That's the world of yesterday. All knowledge is of yesterday. All thought is of and from yesterday. All belief is freezing yesterday. We freeze sections of yesterday in our minds, and then those beliefs do all of our thinking for us, so it gets even worse. So, in your life, would you care to have a positive manner of living or a negative one? The distinction is drawn linguistically. The moment you tell a lie, you are in the negative world. When you speak a truth, you are in a positive world. And it is possible to live your life from the positive world. What it requires is that you tell the truth. It means none of this nonsense called belief, not being trapped in knowledge invented thought. It means to be alive in the moment, the instant of the happening, now, in other words. Not the power of now, not that nonsense. Power is always negative. So we're presented just after our birth with the possibility of joining our parents' world. This happens to everyone, by the way. The moment we finally succumb to our parents' world, the names, the labels, the lies, there's a Santa Claus, there's a tooth fairy, virgin's going to have babies, all the nonsense. We then live in the world of negativity. And if I might be so bold, may I be bold here for a moment, as if I'm not bold. This world is and has been buried in the world of knowledge, thought, and belief for thousands of years. And every iota of your life has been in the negative. You have been a liar, a thief, and a cheat all of your life without even knowing it. As a matter of fact, you would probably, the first indication of something being true is you deny it. You see, somebody says you're racist. Oh, no, I'm not. Or somebody says you live in a negative framework. Oh, no, I don't. That's proof positive, if you will. That is true. Now, if you were to say, wait a minute, this guy, this crazy guy, does these dumbass things on Facebook tells me that I'm negative, that I'm living in an entirely negative world. And it has been for thousands of years. I wonder if that's true. Because if it's true, I need to discover it for myself. Now that is positive, you see, because it includes a question. All life is in questions. All death is in answers. And knowledge, thought, and belief have all the answers. Matter of fact, everybody, as we have spoken before, everybody knows everything. We have today now about to have a switch over from a guy that grabs women between the legs and does whatever he wants to do to them to a fellow who's from the other generation, if you will. Essentially, there's really no difference, with the exception of the actions. Our new fellow's not the slimy dog as the old one. However, still, he lives in the world of negativity, of negativeness. So here's the suggestion that I have, and it's kind of stolen, if you will, from, what was that guy with the fuzzy hair? Einstein. A rather exaggerated or elongated I don't know what the word is. Of his words, I'll just go on. He said the thought that brought forth the problem cannot possibly solve the problem. And my exaggerated, or take his statement and put it in a larger context and say the consciousness that brought forth the world that we live in today, the entire consciousness, I need to see if this can penetrate, get you pregnant, that brought forth the world we have today cannot possibly bring forth the solution, because the solution that it brings forth will come from the problem. And then, of course, that makes the problem greater. It might make it look a little better, a new dress on, or a new shirt on, or a new pair of panties on, some kind of new, what they call new, but it'll come from the old, from the negative. So here is the thing that I'm saying. The consciousness that brought forth and brought us to where we are today cannot possibly come up with the solution, because knowledge, thought, and belief cannot create. And to move from where we are now, the brink of destruction, the brink of the ending of life on planet Earth, perhaps. I did say perhaps there. The only, I say, possibility we have is to create a new way. And as I've said before, this word new, as I'm using it, means never having been before. A world void of violence is a world that's new. The manner in which that is brought forth is from creation, to create it. Because what is created, intelligence holds, while truth manifests it, makes it real, puts it into the physical, our physical world. When a new world is created on planet Earth, the one thing that will be missing, well, is missing now in some tiny part of it, is violence. Means to say, this new world will have nothing in it that has to eat to live. That would be a new planet, correct? A new consciousness and a new human being, wouldn't it? Is it possible for you to consider creating within yourself? It's not a function of creating within them, the other people. They're already crazy. They're already insane, or they're already normal. Normal, crazy, and insane are the three domains of living in knowledge and thought and belief. You must pass through normal, then through crazy, and then through insane in order to reach sane or sanity. If you get stuck in normal, crazy, or insane, you're done. You must pass through each one of them without being captured, without believing. If you are in any one of those three and you create a belief, you invent a belief in any one of those places, then you are stuck there. So is it possible for you to consider for yourself creating sanity within? Now, I must warn you that sanity, warn you is a strange word, isn't it, to use here. Sanity is the lack of misery, suffering, pain, jealousy, anger, kill, maim, murder, war. All those things are missing in this world that I am presenting, this world that I am manifesting, this world that I'm suggesting that we each create together. See? Because the only manner in which peace can be manifested is through the use of peace. The only manner in which we can have peace on earth is to create peace within ourself. Then guess what we can use to bring forth peace? You got it. Peace. Okay, you guys, I'm coming close to the, what do they call that? Attention span. So I better shut up while nobody's listening. While you're listening. There are parts of this, and it's a damn good thing, that are fun. Saving the entire planet has its own benefits, even if it's delusional. A perfect experience of creating peace within yourself is sent to you if you care to accept it.